fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. That clips the zone, and that's how this game gets started. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's William Contreras. Contreras started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
There's a line drive to left field. Wood makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Yelich goes 6 feet 3 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's got it. And that is out number 3. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
For Washington, the shortstop.
The wind and pitch. Fought off foul. And here it comes. Now a fly ball to right center. Mitchell pulls it in on the run. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell going after it and makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Willie Adames stands in. And the pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. Corbin, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one missing low. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Now here's Jake Bauers. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. And now it's even up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Adames, the runner at second with one away. Towards first, and he handles it himself for the out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. That one close, ruled the ball, and it's 1-0. Hard ground ball, base knock, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now Garrett Mitchell. And that one fouled off. One run across to the frame so far here at the top of the second. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. Woodruff back to work. Liner snagged at first. Now the third baseman, Jose Tena.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Mitchell tracks it down for the out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Andres Chaparro stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Next offering is downstairs. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a pop-up under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. That one finds the corner. 0-1. And strike two.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Just misses with that one. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one the other way, and out number one on the grab. So the lineup flips over. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time. That's a bunt single. One down. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Just missed. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Fouled off. He was late. That's a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one to first, off-balance speed, there's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Back in Washington, D.C., here's Joey Gallo.
The first baseman, Joey.
Pitch.
Yellow.
Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the right-hander deals. That one at 95, missed up top, ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Batting it.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Misses outside. And that is ball 1. Just off the inside edge. The Nationals down by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Swings and misses. And a count 2-1. That smash towards center. Mitchell makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. And here's the rookie center fielder.
The center fielder. Young.
On the ground to 3rd. And it goes just foul. And that skips into there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Corbin back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Adames goes 6'1", 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That's to 3rd. Tenna. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Jackson Chourio.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In there at the knees. And that is strike 2. Now one missed. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away. Next for the Brewers, Jake Bauers. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4 at the plate. C.J. Abrams. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals. Foul ball there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses. It's 2-2. And that's outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Pitch out, but no action. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now up for Washington, James Wood. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss, strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball down the line. It gets down, a base hit. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. Second and third here. 1 away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Hard on the ground to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1.
The third baseman,
Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In the air, out towards left center. Yelich flashes the leather on the run and catch. Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a pitch. On the ground, right side. It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team that got right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. First pitch just misses. A little bit low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
That's a little bit low. Wouldn't chase that time. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Slings to second, and a run scores on the double play. Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the DH for Washington, Andres Chaparro. Popped up, settles under this one. 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Line drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Ruiz stands in now, looks at that one inside. And fouled off. That one almost got him. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ground ball, left side. Throw over to Bowers, and that is that. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's Yelich at the dish. And a pitch. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
the count.
Next offering misses down and away. That's ripped. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And he makes the catch. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And he boots it. Goes to second, safe there. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. So digging in, Jake Bowers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Yelich on second. Chourio over at first, so one away. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Yelich flies around third. To third, tag, got him. But they do get a run. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Up the middle. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, these Nats, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Makes the catch for the out. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Righty to the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Mitchell makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And it's fouled away. And he deals. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball right side. Garcia throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ortiz stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball right side. Whips it to Gallo, and 2 away to start the 7th. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1. To the right side. Gallo takes it to the bag, and Milwaukee is set down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Down to third baseman, Jose Tena. Fouled off to the right. And for a strike. 0-2 now. Got him looking. And there's 1 away. Now it's going to be Andres Chaparro. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Kicks and deals. Popped up. Gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
And a foul ball. The line of the pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Brewers catcher now. William Contreras. Trevor Williams on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the 1-0. And there's a foul ball at the belt and fires. Slice to right. Hauls it in for the out.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Yelich stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make.
Abrams. Now he launches a throw over his head. Around second is Yelich. Around third. He scores, and they take a 3-run lead. 1 out, runner at second. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Bounce to the left side. 2 gone now. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Up the middle. And that one handled to first. They limit the damage here. now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor McGill. Here's the catcher to hit, Hebert Ruiz.
The catcher.
As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm deliveries. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And a full count now. Stays alive. The line to kick the pitch. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Contreras in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. On the ground to short. Rolls across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered here in this one. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one smashed down the right field line. And that's just foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Next pitch misses. And now it's 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, Rhys Hoskins. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Jacob Barnes.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
And a good eye there. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. That's to third. Now one gone in the 9th. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
The center fielder, Garrett.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it. That's out number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Hit hard, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Man at second. Good eye in that spot. Off the mark there. And now 3 balls and a strike. That's through there for a strike. Back to work, 3-2 now. Hits and misses, it's a strikeout. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And here it comes. Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Righty delivers. Got him swinging.
The left fielder, number 29.
He's 2 outs away. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. The Nats trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Up next
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. The Brewers trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Full count now.
3-2.
The Nationals down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Since a youngin', you should know that. You should know, you should know. I've been on my toes since a youngin', you should know that. You should know, you should know. I've been on my toes since a youngin', you should know that. You should know. They said the paper I get hot turn you to ashes. Only thing is I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever. Know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price, I pitched him double. I'm texting like they uncle, but I gotta keep it subtle.